Hello, fellow humans and others if you're watching. Okay, in today's episode, we are going to be building our train metro hub, or major transport hub, just across the way from this little subdivision, and we have a floating car up ahead there. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, let's come out of that view. Okay, so this area is developing quite nicely by the looks of it. Let's turn that around. Okay, Laurel District. We have 4,000 people in there. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, a lot of our offices still aren't building in. So we're coming across the highway here, and we're going to be building a transport hub in here. And I think I'm going to start separating out our cargo and passenger lines. Because right now everything is coming in along the same lines here. We have our train station there. And this guy is still getting stuck. Okay, so I am going to be turning this guy off again. Okay, so where are we going to start here? Well, we need to build a road network. And let's take a look at what we are going to be putting in. Actually, it was this guy. We're going to be putting in one of those. That's Metro Hub. And here's B saying hi. And what was the other one that I wanted? That's the one I wanted. Okay. Okay, so that's under the content creator. Okay, first we need to build roads for these transport hubs to work off of. I'm just going to bring this out a little bit further. And I can already see that there's quite the slope right at the beginning there, so let's slope this out properly. From there, all the way down to there. It's much better. Okay, let's do a little bit of landscaping, smooth it out a bit. Size up a bit more. Strength down. Ooh. That was not what I wanted. It's supposed to be smoothing out terrain. Okay, that's still quite strong. And how does that look? It looks like it's hard to tell with the rain going on here. Looks like it's gone down a bit. Yeah, looks like the train is a little bit higher. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's softened train, that's what I wanted. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's try that road again. There we are. Okay, so where do we want this train station? Sure, go back in here and use our parallel road tool. There, way down to there. Increase that quite a bit. Okay, that should do it. Oh, I didn't hit enter. Oh, that was silly of me. Okay, so let's try that again. Enter. There we go. Now it's in. Now we can get rid of that. Okay, and back in the transport. It's roadside. What's going on here? Okay, I'll go on there. Oh, it came out elevated. That's why. Okay, so let's up that, force it down to ground. Okay, let's see what happened here. Let's use move it. And to object height, let's go with that. Yeah, that was quite the difference in terrain height there. Okay, so let's bring this out again. Smooth out our terrain. Okay, there we go. Now I can finally put this station in. Yeah, we've got lots of room down here. Now what I'm going to extend this road a little bit further. Put him in there. And then our other transport hub, we can, space already occupied. That actually works out quite well. So let's pause the game for a second. Okay, I've got these 2 metro stops here. They will be very close to that. So what I'm going to do is combine these 2 stops into one, because this is a low density residential area. So just let me do that. Okay, so that's those guys set. Now I need to pause the game and break the line again. This time I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to come off at an angle. This may not be necessary, but makes things a little bit easier when you break the line. Then they have the option of going around a different way. Just let that run for a second so that we can reestablish where our lines are going. Okay, I don't like the fact that that yellow line is going out like that. It means that it's not connected. I don't want you in the upper one, I want you down there. Okay, and they're going through. Now we can get rid of our bypass. Oop. Want to do that? No. Okay, come out of that view. Okay, let's make sure we get power and water over to these guys. Okay, we want to hook in our road network over here. Let's come down to here. There we go. So now we have at least some access over there. Okay, that's all hooked in. And trains are getting stuck again. Okay, so this would be a good time to separate our cargo and passenger lines. So I'll do that and be back with you in a minute. Okay, so at some point along the way there, I paused the game so I could take a little break, and I forgot to start recording again. So what I have done so far is I've paralleled the line all the way in here. And I have made this station the only one that allows inner-city trains. So I just need to add a little connector in here. Okay, that's good. Come out of there. Okay, and since I have that connection there, I just need to reconnect my power line here. There we go. Okay, since I have that connection there, I can come down to this end, and I don't need that connection here anymore. Okay, which means that we can straighten this line out a bit. I didn't notice there's a pillar right in the middle of the train track there. Why don't we take care of that while we're here? Okay, so it's clear this one, but the one in the back there needs to move a bit more. Okay, looks like it's got it. Yep, good there. Okay, and the road that we just moved, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now all of this is cargo. Just this line going straight through that is both passenger and cargo. So once we get down to this point here, that's where they separate. And since this is no longer allowing inner-city trains, we don't need that connection there. I just need to adjust the, what do you call it? Line. That's the word I was looking for. Let's see where that goes. Okay, and I do need to make a connection down to this one so that we can feed into this station. I'll be a minute doing that. Now I somehow need to get this. Okay, I'm going to go underground for this one. Okay, and is our line back in place? Just let that run for a second, and it should split on over to the proper side. There we go. But our train here is stuck. We'll get him back in just a minute. Trains had stopped because they were confused as to where to go. Okay, now let's see where our trains go. In case of this blue one, I can add in a stop or two here. Go. Where does he go? He goes all the way out there to that one. Comes into this guy as well. But I think we're going to change that up a bit. We're going to double the line here. Okay, so let's pause the game for a second while I take care of this. Let's make him blue again. Okay, let's create another line. Okay, and what color are we going to make him? Let's go green. Oh, I already have a green line. Light blue. Okay, so they are going opposite directions there. Okay, that's good. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's let that go and see how many trains are on each of those lines. 2, 4 lines, 4 trains. Okay, let's see how that goes. There are an awful lot of people there. Okay, now let's continue on with our hub here. We want to put subway lines in, or metro. So I still have that one going, or those 2 going up and down there. So I have this other one that's coming off perpendicular to that line. And we can take them out to our new subdivisions out here. Come on. Game's a little jumpy today. Okay, so we want to bring a line out to Green Park and Evergreen Hills, and another line out to Laurel, which will keep on going up. And I've already got this line here, which goes from Woodstock all the way up to, wow, Walnut Park. That's quite the line. Okay, so what I'm going to do, there is one station in here that is a dual line. I just need to find it. That looks to be the only double line that I have. I need to come in here and figure out where this station is. Looks like it's right there. Okay, so this station here needs to go. Let's pause the game for a second. So with that, this guy can go in there. Let's try to get over onto the other. There we go. Okay, now let's. Oh, I didn't want that. Oh, I can only build one of those? That sucks. Ooh, could go for the Metro Plaza station. Big one. Okay, I think that's the one that we want to go with. Now, where am I putting it? Down here across from the university? So we want to... Okay, the game has paused. Let's get rid of that. That's the one that we want. Okay, and I just want to see how this works. try this again. Go from there. Oh, hitting the wrong keys again. To there. This stop really does not like me. And back to complete the line. No, that's... Didn't want that one. Okay, let's take a look at those guys and see how many we have on there. 2 vehicles. Okay, coming back into there and see if I can move it over to a different track. Which it doesn't look like it's letting me do. Just make sure I didn't add in a couple more lines there. Yep. So now we can have some fun with the buses once I get something sorted out here. Oh, I need to reconnect this road here. And power. It's connected up from over there, so I don't need this in here. But I do need to connect it up for the subdivision over there. Looks ugly, but it works. Okay, so that's quite a bit that we've done today. Yes, there was a walking path over here that I need to reestablish. It's freezing on me every now and then. Okay, that should be good. Oh, who lost power? Okay, well, it looks like these lines here I don't need anymore either. Let's get rid of them. Okay, and I do need to hook that in so people can get to the rest of the city. Okay, I thought that I may have a little bit of a slope issue there, but I don't. I do have a node that's way too close. I'll take care of that. Okay, let's smooth out our terrain a bit. That's the one I want. Smooth terrain. 60 passengers being serviced there. Doesn't seem like very much. And none over here. 406. Okay, but we do need to give people a reason to come over here. So I'm thinking of making this area here, actually let's paint a district over it first. Okay. That train was doing some pretty funky things. Okay, let's go with, let's put in one of these things. They're special buildings, unique buildings. What's this? Neiman Marcus. It's not snapping. In tower. Let's put that in there, and just some regular high density commercial down the other end. Road across the back. Let's just go from there. Okay, need to bring water out. Okay, let's build a little bit more of a road network in here. Okay, so let's put in a couple of parks. Let's see what else do we have down here. Amphitheater. Outdoor cafes, they don't really do anything. City fountain. There. We can detail up around there a little bit more. Let's go with the City Hall. And I don't know if I've used number 3 yet, so let's put that in. Right there. Okay. Now this seems to be a place around City Hall to be a place for offices. And put in a little bit of high density commercial. Okay, that seems to be filling in pretty quick. That's good. Now, why is that cargo train on there? Yeah, I see. Cargo trains are using that as a bypass instead of sticking to their own lane. Okay, I guess that's just going to happen every now and then. Until I can get out to the edge of the map and let's take a look. Okay, until I can get out to the edge of the map, and then I can build a parallel line out here for the passenger, and then I can truly separate these things. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it there for today. Now, hopefully this week I'll be able to put up 2 videos, because last week I was just exhausted between working on my YouTube and my full-time job, and I had a couple of other projects on the go, which is why I only put out 1 video. So I've been going every day since mid-February. So I just took a day to myself. And yeah, I'm scaling that back a little bit, I think. So, today's episode we have paralleled out most of our train lines and or separated out the passenger and cargo for the most part. I've re-established that. I've established a 2-lane or 2-stop, 2-track subway station here. Same in front of the elevator. I think was a little bit more. So there's going to be more expansion as far as the subway goes, out into different districts once we get further out here. We have the start of our transit hub, that area. We're going to have to come up with a different name for that. So yeah, that was a lot of work, but maybe not much video. Okay, so if you've made it this far, then thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.